It all started a few weeks ago, and honestly, I still get chills thinking about it. I never believed in jinn or ghosts. Not really, anyway. They were just stories to scare kids, right? At least, that's what I thought. It was around midnight, and I was scrolling through my phone in bed. The house was quiet, too quiet. Everyone else had already gone to sleep. The only sound was the faint hum of the ceiling fan above me. That's when I heard it. A faint rustling sound, like paper being crumpled coming from the corner of my room. I froze, my eyes darting to the corner near my wardrobe. At first, I thought it was the fan blowing something, but the fan wasn't pointed that way. I shook it off, telling myself it was nothing. But as I turned my attention back to my phone, I felt watched. It's hard to explain, the kind of feeling you get when someone's standing behind you, staring. I looked up again, and that's when I saw it. A shadow. At first, I thought it was just a trick of the light, but this shadow didn't move with the flickering light of my phone. It was tall, unnaturally tall, and hunched over, as if it was trying to squeeze itself into the corner of my room. "Who's there?" I whispered, my voice shaking. The shadow didn't respond, but I swear I saw it shift, like it was breathing. My chest tightened, and I felt a cold sweat break out across my forehead. I reached for my bedside lamp, fumbling to turn it on. The second the light flooded the room, the shadow was gone. The corner was empty. I laughed nervously, trying to convince myself I was imagining things. "Just tired," I muttered, forcing myself to lie down. But sleep wouldn't come. Around 3 a.m., I woke up to the sound of whispers. Low, guttural whispers, like someone speaking a language I couldn't understand. The sound wasn't coming from outside or the hallway. It was inside my room. I sat up, my heart pounding, and that's when I saw it again. This time it wasn't in the corner. It was standing at the foot of my bed. I couldn't scream. My throat felt like it was locked. All I could do was stare as the shadow seemed to grow taller, darker, more solid. Then it spoke. Not in words I could understand, but I felt its voice inside my head. It was cold, commanding, and it sent a wave of terror through me. I don't know how, but I managed to force myself to move. I reached for my phone and started reciting Ayat al-Kursi, the one verse I remembered from my childhood. My voice shook, and tears were streaming down my face. But I kept going. His shadow froze, then slowly began to retreat. It didn't vanish instantly like before. It almost melted into the darkness of the room, like it was being pulled away. When it was gone, the room felt lighter, warmer, but I couldn't stop shaking. I didn't sleep the rest of the night, and for weeks, I kept a light on when I went to bed. I told my family about it the next day, and my grandmother immediately started burning incense and reciting prayers. She told me stories about how jinn are attracted to certain people, especially those who stay up late, distracted and vulnerable. I don't know if that's true, but I do know this. I never felt truly alone in my room after that night. Even now, there are moments when I catch a glimpse of a shadow that seems just a little too solid, a little too alive. And every time, I pray it never comes back.